the new day. Tick tock, waiting for the new day. N4 TRD, Uncle Sam 2897, waiting for the new day.
Let's see how bad we can screw this up tonight.
November 6, Bravo Tango Delta.
This is WRWN 809 requesting use of the Moline repeater for the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. I'll get started in about 1 minute.
If you want to hang out.
PM. Hydrologic outlook. A97. Moline will rescue.
Fire to set.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark. My call sign is WRWN 809, and I will be net control for the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. Is there any emergency traffic for this frequency before we begin? Please call now.
Welcome to the WRWN 809 repeater system. The time is 8 p.m.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, with nothing heard, this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. This is a directed net, so please direct all traffic through net control. This net meets every Friday night at 8 p.m. It is a social net, open to anybody within range of the system. When checking in, please speak slowly and clearly with your call sign twice, a second time phonetically, your name and your location. And for those new people, we've got quite a few new people. You can check in 3 ways. You can check in as in and out, short term, or a general check-in. I'll take a break. In and out is just that. You're in and out. You've got things to do. You have a life. Better things than to hang out with us. And short term is you might be mobile. Might have something else planned and just got a little bit of time. In general is you're going to check in and stick around. And you can always recheck at any time. Come back if you want and join us. Does anybody have any announcements for the net tonight before we begin? Please call now.
This is WSIL 626 Whiskey Sierra India Lima 626. Kayla and Wayland, I'll be a general, and I have an announcement.
All right, Kayla, we got you in the log. Anybody else have any announcements before we begin? All right, Kayla, go ahead with your announcement.
This is WSIL 626. Good evening, everyone. If you or someone you know is interested in becoming a Skywarn spotter, or if you missed the February training, the National Weather Service, along with Allegan and Berry County Emergency Management, is offering in-person Skywarn spotter training on April 18th at 10 a.m. in the Martin High School auditorium. The address is, please copy, 1556, that's 1556, Chalmers Street, Martin, Michigan, 49070. The event is free and is open to anyone who is interested. No registration is needed. Just come on out and join other members of the community, the National Weather Service, and mobile emergency management teams for an opportunity to learn about severe weather and how to become a Skywarn spotter. Once again, that's Skywarn training April 18th at 10 a.m. at the Martin High School. I'll send it back to Net. This is WSIL 626.
All right, thank you. And we've got a show coming up next Saturday, right?
Roger. The Allegan Amateur Radio Club is having its swap meet next Saturday, April 11th, at the Salem Township Hall, which is 3003 142nd Avenue in Burnips, Michigan. It starts at 8 a.m. and goes to 11:30. The cost to buy or sell is $5, and the Event is open to everyone. For more information, go to ac8rc.org. I'll send it back to Nat. WSIL 626.
All right, thank you, Kayla. I was gonna announce that, so I figured I'd let you do it. You do it so much better. All right, I have. Let me see. I'm out of sorry. I've been tired all day. I've been too many projects, and I can't get none of them finished. But Sam posted on our Facebook group. He's for those that don't know, we do Scribe, and what Scribe means is we write down your call sign and any information pertinent to the net is all recorded in a spreadsheet, and you guys can view that live. The link is in our Facebook group, and also tonight we're live on YouTube for the first time, thanks to Brandon. He's got us streaming, and I'm not sure if it's working, but I see my voice going over to YouTube, but I can't listen to it because I've got 3 microphones going already, and I don't want to screw things up that I got set. So, and Discord. We're live on live chat Discord too. So there's so many ways you can participate. If you can't get in with the radio and you want to have something right on the air or comment on anything, you can listen to us and join the fun. So this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. Tonight's topic, April Fools. Did you play any April Fools pranks on anybody, or did you get fooled by any? And then 2-part topic tonight is Archimedes 2. I don't know if you guys are space nuts, but that usually goes in hand with radio dork stuff. Quick break. If you could go to the moon, and do it the way they're doing it now, you're trapped in that capsule, 4 people. I don't know if you've seen it. They had a toilet failure already. I was thinking, if you guys watch The Big Bang Theory, Howard Wolowitz, I think that would be the guy to call. But anyway, would you do it? Would you sit in that thing crammed together with 4 people in the size of a back of a minivan for 10 days? Yeah, 10 days. So, and as always, if you don't have anything to participate on those topics, you can share whatever you like. This is open mic, and feel free to talk about whatever you like. Before we begin, I'd like to thank Sam, WRVE 804, for the use of the Mullen repeater. I'd like to thank Sam and Ken for scribing, and everybody that contributes to the club. It's really appreciated. All the help is really overwhelming. I've been doing it by myself for so long. It's great to have some people helping me out. So, all right, we're going to take some check-ins. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. Taking check-ins. Please call now.
WRNR 526, Romeo 526, located west of Nashville. Now, have a good night.
I'm sorry, Whiskey Romeo Zulu Yankee 437. The name is Greg from Holland, and I am an in and out check-in. If you guys do that, if not, then I will do a short time. I'm okay with short time as well.
All right, Greg and Holland, we got you in as an in and out, and you doubled with somebody. I got the call sign WRNR526 in Nashville, I believe. Was that correct?
Yeah, Mark, WRNR 526. This is Pete. Good evening to you. I'm over here west of Nashville, and I'll be in and out. Have a good night, sir.
All right, thanks for checking in. Yeah, just a heads up, guys, we got a lot of new people, so if I'm stealing this from the ham radio folks. They've been doing it for years. If you say "this is" and you pause, you're bound to hear who you're talking over or who's talking over you, or maybe 3 or 4 of you in there, but it helps out a lot. It's not necessary, but it does help us out. So if you can say "this is," take a little pause and see if somebody else is talking. That way we're not trying to listen to 3 of you at the same time. But hey, we can do it. All right, guys, next check-in, please call now.
This is...
Hydrologic outlook.
One of you, go for it. All right, I got an Otsego station, but you're really scratchy and broken and down in the mud. I got Otsego. That's all I got. Maybe if you can bump up the power or stand in a different spot if you're using an HT, I'm not sure. Give her another try. Not sure who even heard me that time.
This is WSKC 418. Whiskey Sierra Kilo Charlie 418. Name Howard out of Otsego. In and out. Check it in.
Alright, Howard, I got you, man. I like the little echo he had going on with the radio you were monitoring. That was kind of cool. Alright, next check in, please. Call now.
This is WR2Y 261, Whiskey Romeo, Uniform Yankee 361. Art in Grand Rapids, I'll be in and out right now and recheck as a general later. We're still at work, just finishing things up. Back to you, Mark.
Alright, Art, thanks for checking in. Next check in for the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. Please call now.
This is WSAX 846, Whiskey Sierra Alpha X-Ray 846, Operator Victor, Big City of Douglas, Michigan.
Alright, Victor. You want to be in and out, short term, or general?
I'm going to be a general tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. I was getting worried there. I don't know. Sometimes every time I think it's going to be a terrible night, we end up going for hours, so I don't want to jinx it. Guys, somebody get in the live chat. So I have, I don't know if anybody's on YouTube yet, but that'd be kind of cool to see what we get. Next check-in for the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. Please call now.
This is WSAC 909, Whiskey Sierra Alpha Charlie 909. This is Tim in beautiful downtown Borculo, and I'll be a general tonight, Mark.
All right, Tim. Thanks for checking in. Next check-in, please call now.
This is WSTA 891, John from Zealand, checking in from beautiful downtown Borculo as well. Grabbing some ice cream here tonight.
All right, man. You gonna be a general check-in?
Yeah, sorry. Yep, general.
All right, let's take a couple more, and then we'll go back to the list. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. We're taking check-ins. Please call now.
This is WSAH 612, Nate out of Holland, and I'll be a general tonight. Foxtrot 948, Al in Rockford, and I'll be a short time.
All right, we got Al and we got Nate. Thanks for checking in, guys. I got Al as a short term, and I got Nate as a general. And Al, I can't remember your call sign. We got most of that. We did pretty good, but I can't remember your call sign, buddy.
WRAF 948, Whiskey Romeo Alpha Foxtrot 948.
All right, we got you. One more, and we'll go back to the list here so these guys can get in. Please call now.
STK 548, Whiskey Sierra Delta Kilo, Clem, I will be in and out.
All right, Clem. Somebody doubled with Clem. Let's take him real quick, and then we'll go to the list.
This is WSEP 679, Whiskey Sierra Echo Papa 679, Stephen Kentwood, and we'll be a general.
All right, Steve, Kilo, Echo 8, Yankee, Mike. We're going back to the top of the list. Kayla. Oh, I know her call sign, and I know her AM call sign, but I don't want to screw it up and get it wrong. Starts with an A. Kayla, come on in.
This is WSIL 626, ham call AC1W, for those of you who forgot. I really have not played any pranks this year. I don't have many people to play pranks on, so I guess I haven't. I would definitely go to the moon. That would be super awesome, and I probably wouldn't even care if I didn't come back. If it was a one-way trip, that would be just an amazing experience. That's about all I got here, so I'll send it back to Net. WSIL 626.
Oh, man, you put an evil twist on that. You got to come back, Kayla. I mean, that's like all the movies, man. You go out there, what was that? What movie was that? Yeah, you go out there and you die on the moon. Yeah, I'd definitely go for sure, 100%. But I don't think I'd ever pass the physical, man. They'd never let me in that rocket. I'd be toast. And I don't know if you guys follow like what social media you follow for the club, but I posted a couple on April Fool's pranks. I mean, all the YouTubers had them. I had one. Ham Radio 2.0 had one. DX Engineering had one, and that one was really good. It had me. I'm gonna take a quick break. It had me by the title, and I was like, oh yeah, I clicked on it and watched it. You guys will just have to watch it. If you're into ham radio or any kind of radio, you'll understand. And they had me for a minute by the title, and then they started talking, and I was like, what? Oh, you guys. And then it just went from there. They were all over the place. So, and then one more quick break. I want to address a comment, and I don't know who it's from. I really don't, because they texted me, and they aren't on my. I don't know who it is, but their pet peeve is that I take breaks, and I explained to them that the repeater times out. So if I sit here and just talk and 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 key the mic down, you guys are going to cut the repeater out. Well, I'm going to cut the repeater out, time out, and it's just going to drop off, and you won't hear a word I say. Anyway, so break. That's why I do that. All right, this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. My name is Mark, Net Control. My call sign is WRWN809. Next on our list is Victor in Douglas, WSAX 846. Victor.
Yeah, 846 operator Victor. So, April Fool's prank. We're not a big shop, HVAC business, but we got all of us to call in on my boss April Fool's Day. Every one of us called in, so there was a bit of panic setting into him that morning. Can't remember the second part of this. Oh yeah, the Artemis 2. That's awesome, man. I hear they're having some problems with their heater. They've got some of that worked out and they've warmed up a bit, but there's a few bugs in the works, but it sounds like it's going good. So good subject. 846 here in Douglas. We're going to throw it back to net.
Oh yeah, man. Heater, toilet, water recycling, and they were venting. Oh, what was it? Something else with oxygen. I was like, man, pick the three things that you need most in space. Air and water and a toilet. Let's not have those work on the very first mission. But the other thing I was thinking, it's like they had to call in to everything's being controlled by down there in the ground. It's like you gotta call these guys. Hey man, it's getting a little cold in here. Can you send a code to the spaceship? And maybe an hour and a half from now it'll start to get warm in here. I just thought that was ridiculously crazy. But yeah, I'd still go. I'd go in a heartbeat, just like Kayla said. If I never had to come back, then I'd at least be a landmark up there on the moon. All right, let's see who's next. Oh, real quick here. I see. Take a break here. Stand by, Tim. I got Tim in Sheraton, WSHX293 in the log, and it says he's online. Where are you online? Where is he online? Scribes, help me out.
WSDI 945, that's a check-in from our Discord channel that's coming on.
Ah, right. I got too many screens going. Got it. All right. I'll get going. We'll figure this out sooner or later, guys. Tim, come on in, buddy.
Well, good evening, Mark, and everybody on the net. April Fools, no, pretty low key around here. It's just me and the wife, and a few deer and a few turkeys and some ducks and geese, and pretty low key on the April Fools jokes. But anyway, as far as Artemis 2, I wish there was an app, because I follow the International Space Station. I've got the app on my phone. I can see where the International Space Station is. I get an alert when it goes overhead. I've even got some pictures on my phone of the International Space Station. I wish they would do that, and I was hoping they would like a week ago before the Artemis 2 launched, and I was looking for it to find how we could track it. As far as going to the moon, No, that's not for me. I'll keep my feet on the ground, on the earth. So with that, back to net control.
Oh yeah, there is an app. Go to Archimedes, type in Archimedes 2, and I'll have to get it and post it on the Facebook group for you, because right now I've got too many things going. I dug myself into a hole with this net, because now I've got 2 live chats, and YouTube, Discord, and here, and then overwhelmed myself a little bit. I'll get you the link, Tim. There is one, but hey, it's a animated visual of the Orion. Is that what they're calling it? Orion. It's still pretty cool. It gives you the mileage, the speed, and all the data you need. It's just a cartoon. Break real quick. All right, this is WRW909 for ID, West Michigan GMRS for 89 net control. We're going to go to John in Zealand, WSGA891. John.
Hey, Mark, WSGA891. Can you skip me and come back to me in just a second?
I sure can. That'll give me the opportunity to. I got Tim Crawford. He's having problems with his beam, and he's with us live on the Discord. And he just can't make it in tonight. He says hello to everybody. And who else we got in there? Looks like Paul, KF8CPT. Don't know his GMRS call sign. Can't remember it. And then we've got WRUY361. Yeah. Well, catching up here. Hold on, guys. All right. We're skipping John. He's got a little break there. We'll go to Al in Rockford with his short term. Sorry, Al, I got to you a little late. Come on in.
Good evening, everyone. On the April Fool's front, not much going on here. Pretty quiet. But on the, going to the moon on Artemis and stuff, I think I'll take a pass. I'm not sure if I'd really like to spend, all that time basically in a large closet with 3 other people. Not my cup of tea. So, with that being said, back to net control.
Well, what about the space station, Al? I mean, just that rocket, dude. That is the fastest any human being's ever gone in their life. Just riding on that rocket, just go up to this. I mean, you wouldn't. Yeah, if you were on that rocket, you're not going to the space station, because the whole point of that rocket is to get the speed up to get out of Earth's trajectory into deep space. But I mean, just that rocket alone, or any rocket, would be cool. What about going to the space station, Al?
Guess I could do the space station. A little bit more room up there, and then work, and I think there's another spaceship up to come retreat. So, but yeah, the ride would be kind of cool, But
All right, it's like my dad just said, it's the baddest hot rod that was ever built, right there, man. Any of those things NASA does. All right, let's see. We'll go to Steve in Kentwood, and then we'll circle back down up to John and see if he's ready, and then we'll take some more check-ins. So Steve, John, stand by. Steve, come on in. WSEP 679 in Kentwood.
Well, good evening, Mark. Thanks for taking the net, and good evening to all. No April Fools around here. I don't remember if we've ever done April Fools on each other between the wife and I, and we're married almost 50 years now. So, as far as the Artemis 2 mission, I'm watching it. I'm interested in it, and today, as a matter of fact, I was looking around in the Play Store to see if I could find an app for it. So I wrote down the information, Mark, that you gave there, and I'll be sure to see. I was thinking, boy, it'd be nice to have a position, but then if you think about it, it's just out, so it's not like it's orbiting. Anyway, that's about it for me here. Kind of a slow day, but not a bad day. I was outside quite a bit, doing some walking and just walking around the yard. So, back to net. This is WSEP 679.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm more fascinated by the radio side of it. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you go to, anything online is always a hoot. People are just so ignorant. The reason that you're not getting these videos is bandwidth. You know, they've got bandwidth when they're close to the Earth here, but when they get out there in deep space, they're using the S band, and you're like on 2.567 mega. Well, what is it? I can post that too. You got to have a satellite dish, and if you get a satellite dish, you can get it on the SDR when it's in Earth orbit, and you can watch the Doppler shift, but it's all encrypted, so it's just like scanners, P25 these days. I mean, you can't hear any of that crap, but you can. I'll take a quick break. NASA actually put out a thing for beta testers, people that have the equipment, to join in and help them out so they could track the telemetry and get measurements. You can track this thing with a satellite dish. You got an old, the small ones, it's going to be really difficult. But if you got one of them old big ones and you got the right equipment, SDR, and the right thing on the end of the satellite dish, it eludes me what it's called now, LBM or whatever the thing's called. Got the right one, you can track the frequency, but you can't hear anything, but just the tone. But then now they're in deep space and they're communicating with a laser. And I don't know how that works. I have not got that far into figuring out how they're doing this with a laser, but they're supposed to be able to transmit 4K imagery once they get to the moon with a laser. So that's going to be pretty cool if it happens. But I think they should have slapped a couple GoPros on that thing, because when the launch, man, that was terrible. They had better coverage in 1969 when Apollo took off than they did this year. It was like, dude, what's the camera guy? I don't know what he's doing. But all right, let's circle back around to John, WSGA891. John, you ready?
Yes, sir. Thank you. We were just getting ice cream and trying to hand it out at the same time. So, as far as April Fools, I don't remember if this happened on April Fools, but my wife got me good. I switched her contact in my phone with a old boss of mine. And so he called me, and I picked up the phone and said, "Hi, sweetie." And yeah, that got really awkward really quick. So yeah, she got me pretty good on that one. As far as the moon mission and stuff like that, I love all that kind of stuff. So I've been watching it. We watched it live. It'd be a trip of a lifetime, that's for sure. So anyway, with that, back to net controls to WSGA 891.
Oh man, that's awesome. I gotta remember that. Well, I wouldn't have access to my other significant other's phone anyway, or any of my kids' phones. I respect their privacy, but if I could get in there, that would be cool. Swap out all their numbers. I'd do all their numbers, so it was a hot mess, man. Change them all. That's cool. All right, Nate, WSA8612. Save the best for last, Nate.
Oh my goodness, that's a nice introduction there, Mark. Yeah, Artemis 2, I've been tracking it. That's pretty cool. I'm into that. I was watching it live since about noon that day that they launched. Not continuously, but I was surprised how early they actually got into the vehicle. So that was pretty cool. No April Fool's jokes, and I'll go back to net, WSAH 612.
Yeah, me too, man. I was thinking, I was watching it. I'm like, man, these guys have been in this thing for 2 hours already, just sitting there, and it wasn't like they were really doing anything. I mean, one of them was sitting there looking like he was asleep. The other one looked like he was passed out. And then, I don't know. I'm sure they had things to do, pre-flight and all that stuff. But that was a lot of time before they got in there that I wouldn't even think they would have done that. So, all right. That's the end of our list. And we're going to take some more check-ins. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. My name is Mark. WRWN809 is my call sign, and I'm net control. So if you'd like to check in, please call now.
Hey, Bobby D is here. WSLS 207 checking in.
All right, I think I got WSLS 207. Bob, can I get your name? Well, I got your name. Duh. Can I get your location, and if you'd like to be in and out short-term or a general check-in?
I guess I'm a general check-in. I was here last week in Kentwood, Bailey's Grove.
My name's Robert Deacon, and I'm going to go by Bobby D. D like in David. And I do want to ask a quick question, if I may. I understood there was supposed to be a meetup on the 11th of this month in Allegan County in Burnups. Is that still on the docket?
Yeah, it's the Allegan County swap meet. It's like a ham fest. It's not a very big one, but it's a swap meet. And stand by real quick, and I'll get all the information.
It was on the internet about a week ago, and now I can't find anything about it. I'm just wondering at the time. I know it's at the Salem Township Hall, 3003 142nd Street, Burnups, Michigan.
Well, I can't verify that because things aren't working for me here. Hold on one second. Kayla, WSIL626. Can you pull that up real quick? Because I've got too many things running at a minute and it's not working.
This is WSIL 626. The swap meet is April 11th at the Salem Township Hall, 3003 142nd Avenue in Burnups. The sale starts at 8 a.m. and goes to 11:30 p.m. If you are planning on selling, you can show up at 6:30, and tables are first come, first serve, and there will be trunk sales, weather permitting. The cost is $5 to buy or sell, and the event is open to anyone. If you have more questions, you can send an email to info@ac8rc.org. That's Alpha Charlie 8 Radio Charlie.org. Back to net, WSIL 626.
All right, thank you. I'm laughing because I had to give somebody in the live chat a hard time, and that would be Paul. If you're listening, Paul, don't get out of there with all your posts, man. Only pertinent stuff. We're talking about the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, not all that other garbage you're posting. So if you're listening to me, there you go. All right, this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, and we're going to take some more check-ins. Please call now.
This is WSAD 407, Whiskey Sierra Alpha Delta 407, Jeff and Holland. I'll be a general tonight, Mark.
All right, Jeff, thanks for checking in. I hope I didn't hurt Paul's feelings. He said he was sorry. I think he does realize he's posting in the live chat and he's posting in the general. I don't know. All right, next check-in, please call now.
This is WSID 266, Whiskey Sierra India Delta 266, Nick and Lowell. I'll be a general tonight.
All right, Nick, good to hear you in here, man. Next check-in, please call now.
WRPN 553, Whiskey Romeo Papa November 553, Colin Mobile in Rockford, short time.
Oh, Colin. Oh, my God. I got you now. I'm going to take your call. You have priority traffic, Colin. WRPN 553. Colin, our topic of the night is April Fools. I kind of stole this from the Noontime Roundup. It was Tom's idea. I kind of put a little spin on it. Did you play any April Fool's jokes on anybody, or were any played on you? And Artemis 3, would you go to the moon in a tin can with 4 people and a non-working toilet? So go ahead, Colin.
Hey, Mark, good evening, and good evening to everybody on the net. No April Fool's jokes played by me or on me this time, but that's all right. Would I go to the moon? Absolutely. I don't care who with or in what manner. That would be absolutely fantastic. Been fascinated with astronomy my entire life. No one has been to the moon in my lifetime, so if I'm able to see someone step foot on the moon at some point, that would certainly be a tremendous moment in history. So definitely appreciate all of the hard work that NASA has put into it and the bravery of the astronauts to circumnavigate the moon, and hoping that all goes well and that NASA can continue to build on that success in future missions. WRPN 553, back to net control.
All right, Colin, thanks for checking in. For those of you that don't know, Colin, if he's not mobile or in a different location other than his QTH, cannot hit the Moline repeater. And it's not any fault of his own. We've got some malicious repeater over 104th Street. I can't exactly remember where it is now, but it's on the same frequency. It has no tones, and it just destroys anybody in that area from getting in. So Colin's going to get priority anytime he comes in here. Plus, he's my buddy, and he's the Kent County KSS team leader. So, yeah, give the boss the floor. All right, guys. Let's see who's next on our list. Well, let's do this. Let's take a couple more check-ins, and we'll go back to the list. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. My name's Mark, WRWN809 for ID. Come on in, guys.
Hydrologic outlook.
Is WSGV 617, Whiskey Sierra Golf Victor 617. No, I'll be general check-in.
All right, Jonathan, you won the battle, man. There was two of you in there, but you got through, and the other guy didn't have a chance. Whoever doubled with Jonathan, please give her one more try.
This is WSLR 508, Whiskey Sierra Lima Romeo 508, Brent from Grand Haven.
All right, Brent, thanks for checking in. Would you like to be in and out short-term or general check-in? I don't recognize your name, so I'm not sure if you're new. But in and out is just you're checking in, and you're going to take off. Short-term means you might be mobile like Colin was and not in range of the repeater for very long. And general check-in is you're going to hang out with us and have some fun. Brent, WSLR 508, got a copy?
Yeah, I copy. That was the general check-in.
All right, thank you, sir. We got you in the log. Next check-in, please call now.
This is WSLK 966, Brandon from Grand Haven. I'll be at general.
Brandon, hey, are you the guy that I got to thank for the YouTube?
I am.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I love it. You can definitely, any help you want to help out, man, you got it. I got it pulled up on the screen right now, and this is the first time we're doing it, so I don't know if anybody, I think I'm in there, and you're in there, but nobody else so far. But they'll get it, they'll catch on to it, I can't tell if it's working or not. Is it live on YouTube?
Yeah, everything's working on my end. Audio's been working all day. I did post it to the Facebook. I'm just waiting for that post to go through, and then I'll be set.
All right, sounds good, man. I'll do that right now. I think I already did that, but I'll double check. So, all right, let's do this while I mess around with another screen. Let's go to the list real quick. We'll come back and take some more check-ins, but I want to get these guys a chance to have their opportunity to have some fun. Bobby D, WSLS 207. Come on in, bud. All right, one more call for Jeff. No, Bobby D in Kentwood. WSLS 207. Bobby D, Kentwood. It's your turn, bud. All Alright, nothing heard from Bobby. Can you guys please uncheck him? And I'll get it back to him in a minute. We'll go to Jeff in Holland, WSAD 407. Jeff, come on in, bud.
Thanks, Mark. Good evening, everybody. WSAD 407. Yeah, I did get a good practical joke off on April 1st. Woke up and I was getting ready for work, and it was about 43. It was kind of chilly in the morning, and my son, he's 32, he got up, went to the restroom, and as he comes out, I'm like, yeah, he says, we got 3 inches of snow last night. He's like, really? He runs to the window, he's like, oh, man, I was like, April Fools. He was salty all day long. He had bad attitude about it, but it was fun. And as far as the second one, Outbreak, heck yeah, I'd love to sit in a chair or sit in that rocket seat and take off and just feel all those G's against me. That'd be a riot. I don't think I'd like to be up in space for so long, but man, that liftoff would be great, especially when I was younger and had a little influences. But that'd be an awesome time. So, anyways, back to you there, Mark.
All right, man, that's good. I like that. You know, they say, though, man, if you're in zero gravity, all us old farts, man, with messed up backs and bad bones and everything's all screwed up, it might be good for us. Until we had to come down, you know, then that would be like a disaster. We wouldn't be able to walk for a week probably or more. But, hey, it'd be great while we're up there. That'd be kind of cool. Let's give Bobby D another try real quick. Last call for WSLS 207. Bobby, you out there, buddy? All right, nothing heard from Bobby. We'll go to Nick and Lowell, WSID 266.
Thanks, Mark. Good evening, everybody. As far as April Fool's jokes, none played, no shenanigans here in my neck of the woods. The second part, if I could go to the moon, I would love to. I don't think I'm cut out for that kind of a trip, mentally or physically. But if I could make it, I would love to. I think the views that the experience looking back at the Earth from the moon would be absolutely incredible. So yeah, I don't think I could make it, but I would love to try.
Yeah, I'd probably be terrified the entire time, but I would definitely, and claustrophobic, but I don't know. Just that I think it'd be a very delicate balance between freaking out and awesome. You'd be right on the edge of you're losing it, and then, you know, just seeing everything and the experience. I don't know how they do it, but I would definitely go for it. All right, this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, WRW809 Net Control for ID. We're going to go to Jonathan in Hudsonville. Jonathan, good to hear you, buddy. It's been a minute since you've been in here. Come on in.
Hey, Mark, thanks again for doing that. Sorry I've been absent for a couple weeks. I was enjoying some time down south with the parents. Got back a few days ago, and now I'm just waiting to have my first Crohn's disease treatment next week, Tuesday. It's been kicking my butt the past couple weeks, and I've not been feeling the greatest, but I'm just trying to push through. That's all I can do. Not turn it back to net.
Oh, man. We're all here for you, buddy. Sorry to hear that. That's got to be tough. Hang in there, man. If there's anything we can do, let us know. Maybe we can help you out. I'm sure there's nothing we can do. But, I mean, we're here for you. Good to hear you out there. And, yeah, Godspeed, man. Let's see who's next on our list. And Brent, Grand Haven, WSLR 508. Brent.
Yeah, I had no April Fool's jokes. I did watch the Artemis 2 launch. I thought that was pretty cool. I've been kind of following along with that here and there. I would definitely do that if I had the opportunity.
All right, roger that. I do have that link for the YouTube live chat post it on the social media now, guys. If you guys, anybody listening that's not in the Discord right now, two ways to do it. You can do it our Discord, and the QR code is posted under the files section of our Facebook group. And now we've got YouTube Live, and it looks like it's working too. Very cool. So two ways to communicate with us here. Anything you want to share, get in here and have some fun. It will be put over the radio for you, so you can still participate. Unfortunately, any drawings or any things that we have for check-ins, I'm not going to do anything at the moment with the people that can't get into the net with a radio, so you do not qualify for radio giveaways, swag giveaways, and things like that. So, that being said, Brandon in Grand Haven, WSLK 966, come on in.
Thank you, Mark. So for April Fool's, nothing happened for me. It's kind of boring, but you know, it was peaceful. As for being on a ship going to space, I would love to say that I would do it and would be super into it, but also I don't think I could bring myself to actually go through with that. So yeah, with that, I'll hand it back to Net Control.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I could go for it. I'm to the age to where it might be the last thing I ever did, but that would be kind of cool. I think I'd go for it. And yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, my kids are grown. I mean, yeah, I'd go for it. All right, guys, this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, and we're going to take some more check-ins or rechecks. Please call now.
WSCW 958, Ken, Wyoming, General.
All right, Ken, got you in the log. Next check-in.
This is your other scribe, WSDI 945 Sam in Hamilton. I'll be a general.
Thank you, fellas, for helping me out tonight, making me look like I know what I'm doing, because I really don't have a clue. Next check-in, please call now.
This is WSEK 833, Brian Hudsonville, WSEK 833 with Sierra Echo Kilo, Brian Hudsonville, and I'll be a general.
All right, Brian, we got you in the log. Stand by 1 second, guys. Hey, you gonna check into the net or what?
Yep. I'm sliding in the last minute here. Oh, what's that?
All right, WRW909 West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. We're taking check-ins. Please call now.
This is
Get my chair.
WRUI 361, Whiskey Romeo Uniform Yankee 361 for recheck general tonight. Back to you, Mark.
All right, we got you down as a recheck. Next check-in, please call now.
This is WSMB 488, Sylvia, Kentwood.
General.
I'll be a general.
All right, I think somebody doubled with Sylvia. Can that station please call now?
This is WSKC 418 Whiskey Sierra Kilo Charlie 418. I'm Howard. I'm going as a general. I'm a newbie for you guys, so I'm just listening.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. Oh, what was your name?
Name was Howard on Vigo.
All right, Howard. I don't know if you ever listened to the net before, if this is your first time and not knowing what you're in for. We pick on the new guy. So what we want to know, it's not too hard. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, what got you into GMRS radio. Maybe you're a ham operator. Maybe that's why you decided to come over here where all the fun is. Just tell us a little about yourself, what got you into it, and we'll let you off the hook.
my technician. We were playing with getting all these little handhelds, and got a bunch of antennas going up all over the place. So we're getting back into any kind of radio that we've been out of for a while. I'm an old electronics technician, an old vet from back in the day. So anyway, not much else to say. We're just been listening to you for a while, but trying to get in, but took a while for us to get all the situations of these little handhelds together. Right now we're on a UV5R Mini, and we're running an H3 every once in a while. That's about it.
Oh, very cool. So wait a minute. Your wife is an extra class, and you're a technician. Okay. Well, does she like to come in? I want to talk to her. Can we get her in here too? Because you guys both have the same call sign. Let her come on in if she's available.
Stand by. She's indisposed at time. Hold on, she's coming.
All right. Well, we'll give her a couple seconds here, and we'll take some more check-ins, but we'll come back to her. Yeah, I want to know why she's an extra and you're a technician. I got to have the story, and I want it from her. So, all right, this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, and we're going to take a couple more check-ins. Please call now.
WRSCT 828, Kathleen Melvin, and Comstock Park.
Okay, I got W, and I got Comstock Park. I'm sorry. Can you speak a little bit slower? We got people that are trying to type on a keyboard, so give me that a little bit slower. I need your call sign and your name.
WSCT 828, Kathleen Melvin.
Oh, Kathleen, no kidding. Oh, my God. I've been friends with Kathleen for, it's got to have been over a year now. This is your first time on the net.
Second time.
Really? Did you get in here before?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm still picking on you. I'm going to call it the first time because I don't remember the first time. So, Kathleen, thanks for coming in and checking in. It's good to hear you out there. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, and we're going to take some more check-ins. Please call now.
WSKT 418.
Oh, there she is. What's your name?
My name is Beth.
Beth?
Yep, that's it.
All right, Beth, we always pick on the new people, so we're going to go right to you. I want to know how you're an extra class and your husband is a technician.
Yeah, that's right. He says he's lazy. No, I had to talk him into getting his technician because when I was getting the extra, I talked him into it. I'm trying to get him to get his general, but he's not quite there yet. But I kind of get him used to the hobby and broaden his horizons.
Oh, very cool. Can I ask your ham call? Mine's Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Mike Mike.
Kilo Foxtrot 4 Juliet Zulu November.
Oh, that's very cool. Well, you guys are welcome. It's great to have you in here finally. We're here every Friday night. I hope that you join us and continue to be part of the West Michigan GMRS community. We got a very good club here and a great bunch of people. And we're on check-in number 29. Anybody else would like to check in, please call now.
WSIL 726. Over.
Oh, what does he need? Is it WSIL? Name, location, in and out, short-term or general?
I've been in and out. I got another net to go to. Name is Joe. Location is Belmont, Rockford area. Over.
All right. More important than the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, really?
Oh, no, don't put me in that position. Over.
All right, man. Well, you got to get your priorities straight, buddy. You can come back here when, I'll leave it at that. You're welcome back anytime, dear recheck. Good to have you. Thanks for checking in. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, and I'm going to go back to the top of the list here because something ain't right. Did I skip Art? WRUY361 Art?
I-361. No, you didn't skip me. I checked in and out, and then I got back here to the Hillbilly Ham Shack, as you like to call it, and did a recheck of the general tonight. So we kind of came in late to the program.
Okay, well, I want to address something right now. I never call it the Hillbilly Ham Shack. You called it the Hillbilly Ham Shack, and I agreed.
No, I called it the Redneck. Redneck divided. You called it the Hillbilly Ham Shack a couple weeks ago on the net. I heard you.
Oh, you're right. I got you. Well, Redneck Hillbilly. I mean, toss a coin. Come on in, Art.
Yeah, so April Fools, nope, nothing over here. We were busy up at the Mary Free Bed visiting mom and taking care of stuff at the house, working, so none of that. And take a break right there for the second part. And the second part, going up in the shuttle, I don't think I would do that. I don't do well in tight spaces, I don't do well in heights, and I don't do well in the air, so definitely wouldn't do that. We did get us a new radio this week, and we're going to step up the game a little bit and try to figure out the digital radios this week. So that's on the agenda now. With that, we'll turn it back to Net.
All right, I got a funny story for you guys if you got a minute. I mean, you're stuck here. It's my net. I bought a Yaesu FTX1 field, and it's supposed to be a QRP radio. And I got this thing, and I waited a year because I knew it had a lot of bugs and everything. So I never buy anything new. I always wait for them to work out the bugs and get the firmware and blah, 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 and get it everything, all their ducks in a row. So I bought it, and I got it, and I hooked it up. I've had it for 2 weeks, and I've been messing around with this thing, programming it, calling CQ, doing all kinds of things. I'll take a quick break. And I'm not new to radio. I mean, I have a couple Yaesu radios. I got an FT710. I got some other Yaesus, and I got them all. And I can't figure out what's going on with this thing. And I thought I was losing my mind. And right before I got ready to send it back to Gigaparts, and I can't say anything nice about Gigaparts. I am so mad at them right now. I'm going to take another break real quick. What is that frickin' microphone?
Hydrologic Outlook.
Alright, well, I took the microphone because I have several Yaesu radios and I have the same microphone that came with it. So I figured last thing, well, what the heck, I'll try it. I put the microphone on it from another radio and the thing works great. It's probably the best radio I've had. And I was like, what? This thing, you can look it up and see what I paid for it. It's ridiculous. It's a stupid amount of money. And so long story short, the microphone don't work. I called Gigaparts, and they're giving me the runaround, saying they're not going to warranty. 2 weeks, I've had this thing 2 weeks, and they won't warranty the microphone. And they told me to call Yaesu. You call Yaesu. I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to move on because I can spend all night long complaining about this. So stand by. Alright, let's take a break from check-ins and have these guys an opportunity to get their call transmissions in tonight. So Ken, WSCW 958. Ken, come on in.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. No April Fool's jokes. We're at the age the whole thing, if we get out of bed in the morning, it's a April Fool on us anyway, at our age. But there's nothing going on for April Fools over this end of the country. Would I go to the moon or take a shot at it? You bet I would. I think that would be the neatest thing there is. Just like you say, Mark, could my body handle that initial takeoff? Probably not, but hey, it'd be fun trying. Back to net.
I think we'd be okay, Ken. I think we'd be all right because once we got the space, everything would uncompress and we'd be there and all happy. It's when we have to come back that would suck really bad. I don't know. I'd still go for it. So let's go to Sam in Hamilton, WSDI 945. Sam.
Well, thank you, Mark, and good evening to everybody out there on the net. Yes, April Fools, I missed my opportunity this year. Growing up, we used to always put a rubber band over the little sprayer on the kitchen sink, and we got Mom at the kitchen sink like every year growing up, and I reason I forgot. So T-minus 363 days till the sprayer gets mounted next year on that one. I'll take a break. But in terms of going to the moon, yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat, man. I was watching the takeoff live, and Mark, I thought it was funny you mentioned the speed they were traveling. I think one of the guys at one point announced how many thousands of miles an hour they were traveling, and I was like, what? That is insane. And I just couldn't believe that. Like, my jaw just like dropped watching that. I thought that would be so cool to be able to do that. So would definitely climb on board one of those shuttles and fly into the atmosphere, that's for sure. So that would be a lot of fun. Great topic tonight. Send it back to Net Control, WSDI 945.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm a speed freak. So 1320, everybody's drag racing, you know what that is. That's a quarter mile in feet. 1320, well, they kind of wussed out and went to 1,000 feet. But that wasn't the drivers, that was the tracks. The old tracks couldn't hold the speed. But anyway, long story short, 1320, quarter mile, they were going like over 1,000 miles per hour. That's like 0 to 60. It was just ridiculous. I would do that in such a heartbeat. But you can't really, I mean, you're not really, you know, you're driving down the freeway and you're going 80 miles per hour for so long and it feels like 55. You're going 120 miles an hour down the freeway, it still feels like 55 miles an hour if you do it for a while. So up there, I don't know how you would feel the acceleration other than the G-forces and you know you're going that fast, but you really don't have anything to reference it to because you're in space. You're just, you know, it'd still be cool. I'd do it in a heartbeat. All right, real break real quick. This is Mark, WRW809, Net Control for the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. And we're going to go to Brian in Hudsonville, WSEK833.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. WSEK833. Nothing crazy for April Fool's. Kind of outgrown that, I guess. I would appreciate a good gag, but wouldn't rule it out over again, but nothing this year. As far as the moon thing, kind of my head's where everybody else is. I'm not sure I'd enjoy that tram-type quarters, but just that thought of 17,000 miles an hour, the G-forces would feel on this off, and those views. I suppose I'd have to suck it up and at least give it a shot. You know, gotta die from something, as they say.
All right, man. Thanks for coming in and sharing that. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking. I got the live chat finally going on YouTube. There's some people in there, WSAD407, and Paul is still pestering me in the Discord. I'm not sure what his problem is, but we're friends, I know. I'm just giving him a hard time. All right, Brian in Hudsonville. Let's see, we got WSEK833, and now we've got standby, guys. Did I just talk to Brian? I just talked to Brian, didn't I? I did. I just talked to Brian. You guys are dropping the ball on me here. Alright, we're going to go to Sylvia in Kentwood, WSMB 488.
Yeah, no April Fool's shenanigans at all this year. And going to the moon. You know, I'm on the fence. Like, a part of me says, yeah, I would love to go to the moon, and there's another part of me that would be scared to death. So, I don't know. I don't know if I would go to the moon or not. But anyway, back to Net.
All right, thank you for that very enthusiastic participation there, Sylvia. We're going to go to, let's go back to Howard and Beth. And we picked on them because it was their first time, but I also want to give them the opportunity to participate in the net topic tonight if they would like to. So, Howard, WSKC 418, if you're still out there. The net topic of tonight was April Fool's jokes. Did you play any? Were any played on you? And would you go to the space if you could, the moon? Would you hop in a tin can with 4 other people in 10 days with, very cramped quarters? Come on in.
Yeah, I've been listening to the thing. No April Fools at all. But as for going up into space, sure, if you ever been inside of a tank, you've been around 4 people in a tin can. So yeah, definitely go to the moon. WSKC 418.
Oh, Howard, are you a veteran? Did you serve? Were you a tank person?
I used to fix them back in the day. Used to be what they call a tank turret. I'm a jack of all trades and master of none. So this M60 tank that sits out here in Otsego, yeah, I know that one well. And the very first M1 Abrams tank that ever came off the assembly line was number 0007. Was down in Fort Hood. We did a lot of the com check, fixing it all up and all that stuff. So they did modifications here, and then when I went to Germany, they went to school for it and taught them a few of the modifications that they hadn't got to yet. So yeah, back to you.
Oh, very cool, man. I built some drive lines for some of them. We had a military contract where I worked for Ellison Transmissions for a while, and we did some of the drive lines for those. So I built the transmissions and some of the drive lines for. Don't ask me what tank. I could tell you the models that were in it, but I can't tell you what tank it went to. But I know we had a military contract, and I built some of those. That was during the Desert Storm era, but that was kind of cool. All right, Beth, would you like to participate? Come on in.
She's again indisposed. She's out in the kitchen cooking, getting ready for supper. Thank you. WSKCF 418.
All right. We'll go to Kathleen in Comstock Park then. Kathleen, that's good to have you in here finally. How you doing? Let us know what's going on and come on in. All right, one more call for Kathleen in Comstock Park. Kathleen, you still with us? WSVP 828. All right, nothing hard. Let's circle back around to Bobby D. I mean, I like the name. I want to see if he's out there, and I want to give him an opportunity. WSLS 207. Bobby D, where'd you go? Are you here? Alright, I guess not. Alright, well, I guess not. Both of them either got tired of listening to me or had better things to do. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. My name is Mark. My call sign's WRWN09. I'm Net Control, and that's the end of our list. So we'll see if anybody else would like to come in here late, has been hanging out and listening, would like to join us or do a recheck. Please call now. I heard a 466. Well, I got you in Spring Lake, and that's all I could really get. If you want to hop on the Discord or the live YouTube channel and let me know your call sign and your thoughts, I'll share it on the air, but I just can't make you out quite good enough to know who you are. I got Spring Lake, and that's all I got. Give her one more try.
Alright, here we go. WSCK 466.
WSEK 466, Whiskey Sierra Echo Kilo 466, is that correct? Charlie Kilo 466, okay, we got you, Steve. Alright, anybody else would like to check in, please call now. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. We're taking check-ins.
This is WRWN
WRJG 368, Whiskey Romeo Juliet Golf 368, Kevin, Walker, Michigan, and I'll be General.
All right, Kevin. Where you been all night? You got the best signal of anybody tonight, man. Where you been? You been like lurking in the shadows or what? All right, Kevin, we got you. Next check-in, please call now.
This is SLR 641, Whiskey Sierra Lima Romeo 641, Chris in Kalamazoo, and I'll be General.
All right, Chris, we got you. You got a signal in but your audio is really low. I mean, if you could maybe speak up a little bit, that would help out because you got kind of a weak signal. But you're making it, and I could understand every word you said. The audio was just a little low, so maybe when we come around to you, maybe just speak up a little bit, and that might help us out a little bit. I know you're all the way down there in Kalamazoo, but all right. Anybody else would like to check in or recheck? Please call now. All right, with nothing heard, I'm going to give these guys one more chance here. Bobby D, WSLS 207, you out there? All right, nothing heard from Bobby D. Kathleen, WSVP 828, Kathleen. All right, we're marking them off the list. Let's go to our Kevin and Walker, WRJG 368. Kevin, come on in, bud.
Thanks, Mark. And to answer your question, past several weeks, I've either gone to bed early because I had something to do early the next day, or I was still working on getting my station set back up because it's hard to operate in a first floor apartment when there's snow piled up against your slider, which is where I put my stuff outside. Break. As for April Fools, nothing done to me. Did not do any to anybody, but I did look at social media to see how creative people are getting this year, and there's some pretty interesting ones. Like one from the state of Michigan stating that they're going to put a chairlift at Sleeping Bear Dunes Overlook. That was a good one. And as going to the moon, I will pass on that. I will stay on the ground. Thank you very much. Back to net control.
Yeah, I've seen some good ones on Facebook. There were some good ones. I won't mention them all, but I spent the whole day opening things up and getting excited about them and going, oh, it's like, come on, man. The best ones, I think some of the best ones were a lot of the state police and first responders. They were posting all the cyber trucks, that Tesla cyber trucks with the Michigan Sheriff's Department and the state police using cyber trucks. That was kind of a good one. Thought that was funny. I'll have him chase me any day. All right, Chris in Kalamazoo, come on in. WSLR 641. Alright, well, we got a lot of things going on here in the live chat here, so give me 1 second here. I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to give one last call for Chris in Kalamazoo, WSLR 641. Chris.
This is WSLR 641, Chris in Kalamazoo. How you copy?
I got you, buddy. Come on in.
Yeah, glad to got a good copy. You have some good long posts in Kalamazoo. Really enjoying the net, and thanks for the great repeater you got going on there.
Well, I can't take any credit for that. I'm just the guy that gets the opportunity to use it. That's Sam Napke, WRVE 804 and KSN, man. He's got some of the best repeaters in the whole area. Anything else you'd like to, any comments on the topic for tonight? April Fool's jokes, did you have any played on you? Did you play any? And would you go to space if you had the opportunity? Hop in the Archimedes 2 and go around the moon?
Yeah, I did play a little April Fool's joke on a coworker one time. I bought him a fake lottery ticket, and got kind of excited there for a moment, but I had to tell him right away because it's kind of hard to people's emotions that way. And as far as the space thing, I'm a big space head. I would definitely take the opportunity to go. Glad to see we're finally going back.
All right, yeah, I agree with that 100%. I'm glad their space program is back on track, and hopefully it stays that way for a long time. All right, we got WSDA 295 checking in on YouTube live. He's using a GXT 1000G, and he was scanning, and this is the first time he's heard of the net tonight. So he says, "Hey everybody, he's in Spring Lake Station, checking in by YouTube." I think I pissed everybody off in Discord, so they're not coming back. All right, this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. This is WRW 809. My name is Mark, and I'm Net Control. Anybody else would like to check in, please call now.
Net Control, this is WSIC 638. Good evening to everybody on the net. And Mark, as usual, you sound fantastic as net coordinator. I appreciate you greatly. And back to net, WSIC 638.
Sean, I'm going to pick on you. I always know when it's you because you blow my radio right out the... I don't know what it is, man. It doesn't matter if it's ham or GMRS, but you've just got, like, just the most enthusiastic, and you're always louder than everybody else. So, and that's not a bad thing. I'm just, letting you know. Thanks for checking in. You going to be in and out, short-term or general check-in, Sean? Please stick around and hang out.
I am really sorry. I'm at work right now, and I'm on break, so unfortunately I have to be in and out. And, Mark, you're going to have to go after Greg, too, because this is his radio that he sold me. So I don't know if it's my fault because of my voice, or do I just have a good radio that I got from Greg?
KV9585, Greg?
Hydrologic Outlook.
Correct.
All right, well, yeah, I got no problem giving him a hard time, so there's an opportunity. I'll go with that. Very cool. Thanks, buddy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You've always got a very loud signal, and you're always louder than everybody else, and I'm not sure. Some people, it's like, I don't know. I had a guy, I want to take a quick break. I had people texting me, and I don't know who they are because I don't have them in my contacts list. And I mentioned earlier in the net tonight about the guy that was giving me a hard time about, I'm going to take a break. And he was giving me a hard time about that, and I'm like, whatever. I don't know who you are, and I don't know why you're giving me a hard time. If you don't like it, don't listen. But, yeah, I lost my train of thought, but man, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the KG1000G Plus. Yeah, I think if you ever had one of those radios, dude, you would destroy it, because the people that talk loud and have a very enthusiastic, up on the microphone thing, that's the problem with that radio. Another guy was giving me a hard time about the KG1000G Plus. It's like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. I said, dude, I've had 5 of these things. They all do it. If you got somebody on the radio, you know exactly what radio they're using as soon as they start talking. So I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for checking in, Sean. I hope you have a good night at work, and come back anytime. We love to have you in here anytime you can get in.
very much, and maybe I could back off the mic a little bit, but then I'm always told that I'm too quiet. So, but thank you, Mark. I really appreciate you taking the net like that. It's absolutely fantastic hearing you and the group as well. And I want to wish everybody a great evening and 73s. Back to net control, WSIC 638. I'll be clear.
All right, Sean, it's good to hear you too, man. Always love it when we check. You can check into the net. All right, that's the end of our list. I'm going to take the opportunity here to thank Sam, WRV 804, for the use of the Moline repeater. Sam and Ken for scribing, and Sam for setting everything he's done for the group. And then we got Brandon in here tonight. He set up our live stream. Thank him. I'd like to thank everybody that joined our club. And the money's rolling in, so we're going to have a good time this summer, guys. We'll get some things planned. I'm going to take a break. You can check us out. We have a live YouTube stream now. We also have a live chat on Discord. We have the West Michigan GMRS Union on Facebook. And anybody interested in Kent County Skywarn would like to join, it's the West Michigan GMRS Spotters Network, or you can join, go to kses.org and join their team. We have paired with them now, so we're one and the same. And one more break. We got 35 check-ins tonight, and we'll keep this going as long as you guys want. So anybody else out there would like to come in and check into the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night, or do a recheck-in, or any comments, or hang out and talk, come on in. It's your turn. Come.
Comment.
Go ahead, comment.
This is Tim in beautiful downtown Borculo. Just for information, the International Space Station travels at 17,130 miles per hour.
Yeah, did you look up what the Archimedes is traveling at right now?
I did just a little while ago, but I forgot what it was.
I think it's 192,000 miles per hour, something like that. I gotta check it real quick. Let me stand by. Anybody knows or can Google faster than I can, come on in. All right, it's 24,500 miles per hour. Go ahead, comment.
Hey there, everyone. This is Sam, your scribe. Just wanted to let you know that as of right now, we've got 18 people signed up and registered for the new club. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there signing up. And looks like we've got quite a group started already. So thanks to everybody out there.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. I got to get on that sheet too. Jeff just paid today, so we got Jeff, and I check to see how many of those have paid there, Sam.
I got 6 people with check marks here, and I can check off Jeff right now.
Yeah, check off Jeff because he's in there, and I'm not picking on anybody. It's like I told you guys when we started this. I'm not trying to make any money. This is just so we can have some fun this summer, man. The more people that join the club and the more people we get, we're gonna have some good times, and I won't have to foot the whole bill this time. So just looking for people to help out, and going to shows and giving radios away, and everything that we've been doing for the last couple of years costs money, and I spent literally thousands of dollars to do this, and never asked for a penny. So anything you guys want to contribute, join the club. Dues are $35. That's for the whole year. It helps out a bunch, and it saves me a little bit on the back end. So I appreciate everybody that joined us. Take a quick break.
Comment when you're done.
Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
We might have a new one trying to get in right now. I don't know if Stu's out there or not. Just talking to him on Simplex. I'm not sure if he's trying to get in, but I know he's got it programmed, he said.
All right, well, Stu, are you out there? This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net, and this is Net Control WRW 909. My name is Mark. Stu, come on in, buddy. Hey, well, I got nowhere to go, man. If you wanna, can he hear us? All right. Well, we'll let Ken work on that. Um, yeah. Anybody out there's listening? If you guys need any help, West Michigan GMRS at gmail.com. You can email me. You can text me directly if you go into any of our Facebook groups or Discord groups. We have West Michigan GMRS Union on Facebook, and then we've got a Discord. We have a YouTube channel. All kinds of ways to get a hold of me. But if you text me and give me a hard time about something and I don't know who you are, I'm not going to pay any attention to it anymore. I don't know if you guys listened earlier, but I'm going to take a quick break. Somebody gave me a hard time about taking a break and told me that I didn't know what I was doing, and you know, you're net control. You should have a radio. You don't have to take a break. I'm like, I'm not taking a break because of my radio, dude. I'm taking a break because of the repeater, and I don't want to time it out. So I won't mention that ever again, and I hope I didn't hurt your feelings if you're listening. But yeah, I'd like to know who you are. Giving me a hard time. I don't even know your name. All right, this is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. My name is Mark, WRWN809, and we'll take some more check-ins or rechecks, or anybody got comments, come on in. Piss him off, just like the Canadians.
Sierra Alpha X-ray 46, operator Victor.
Yeah, Victor, go ahead.
Well, I've been playing with this Nano VNA-H4 spectrum analyzer. These things are awesome. You can check the SWR across the whole frequency range you're using on an antenna, and I've just been checking dB loss on some 50-foot RG213s that are showing about 2 dB loss over 50 foot.
Yeah, those are very cool. I got one, and the only thing, it's not too hard to figure out and use. The biggest thing you got to remember is you got to calibrate it every time you use it. So, I mean, if you check some antennas or you do a swing on some coax or something like that, and you put it away, you come back, you can't just hook it up. You got to calibrate that thing every single time you use it.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, and they're also saying when you do your calibration, calibrate with the connectors that you're going to be actually testing with. So it comes with the SMA connectors. I actually switched over from SMA to PL259s, and I actually calibrated with those 259 connectors on for my coax.
Yeah, I don't know. I just do the ones that are that came with the kit, so I'm not real sure about that. I'm gonna take a second here and go to the YouTube live chat because there's somebody in there giving me a hard time already. I knew this was gonna be fun. I can pick on these guys and they can't come back to me because they can't get in the radio. All right, stand by, guys. Oh, well, that's just Paul. Now he's messing with me in the live chat. WSJQ46. No, that's not Paul. Yeah, it is. I'm so confused right now. I got too many people talking at me at the same time. All right, well, KF8CPT WSJQ469. Hey, man, it was good to hear you out there. You know I love you, and I'm just picking on you. Don't take it too personally. I hope nobody ever takes anything I say too personally, because, you know, you got to know me by now. You've been listening to me for a couple years. All right, let's go back to the net control, WRWN809, taking check-ins. Please call now. All right, guys, we had 35 check-ins tonight. I want to thank everybody. We're going to do a last call real quick. I gave up on Bobby D and Kathleen, so anybody else would like to recheck, check in, or any comments for the net tonight before we wrap this up, please call now. ahead, comment.
WRJG 368, Kevin and Walker. I'd like to thank everybody who congratulated me on obtaining my technician's license. I really appreciate that. I actually just got my first two radios for amateur radio use. One of them is a Radioddity QT60 Pro 10 meter. So I've been listening in on that and kind of getting a feel for what's going on there. And got a handheld Radioddity GS-10B, which I'll be using for my UHF VHF right now.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't even put two and two together. You got to forgive me because I've got a lot of people that check into this, and I'm old and I have a terrible memory. I mean, the 80s were rough. Congratulations, dude. I congratulated you last week. You weren't in here. Yeah, you got your ham ticket. Cool. Are you aware of all the nets that, if you need any help with any of the nets, we've got the noontime roundup every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon on the KSN and WIRA linked repeater system. Which one am I looking at here? Yeah, WIRA, the linked repeater system. And we've got West Michigan Emergency Communications Net on KSN every Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'm going to take a break. We got a simplex net. If any of you hams in the area are listening, hams, I hate that word. Any of you amateur operators are listening, 146-480 every Thursday night at 8. We have a simplex net, which is very cool. And Ken is putting together a dinner for those people. And Ken, you want to come in and are you still out there, Ken?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you want to share that information on the net tonight because we do have a lot of people at that is filling up quick and it's going to be at Logan, so I don't know. Do we have room for anybody else?
I'll start out with just a simplex net group, but if we want to do one for this group, I can put one together after I get done with that one with a little bit of help. This has been legwork on this one, but we can do one for this group down the road too if we want. And I get the information to them later once I start putting it together. It's your call, Mark. We can do one, or could we like to keep it for the simplex group right now?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was just thinking as you said that. Let's just keep that one separate and let's do our own so we don't confuse everybody and get things all out of whack. And yeah, so let's do that. We'll talk about that later off the net. So this is WRWN09 for the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. Anybody else out there with comments, check-ins, or last minute anything? Come on in.
Comments?
WSIJ 327, Mike and Cernak.
Mike and Saranac, I got you, buddy. You want to be general check-in? You kind of have to be because there's nobody else out here, I don't think. All right, very good. And I had somebody in there with a comment. Why don't they come now, please?
Yeah, WRUY 361. Yeah, if you wanted to put together a dinner for this group, I have ties with the management at Applebee's out by Cornerstone University on East Beltline out there.
Oh, very cool. I'm thinking, our first, if we're going to do something with the club, I mean, we've got like 36 check-ins tonight, and there's over 100 people that have checked in this net. And with the club now, I think it's going to have to be like an outdoor kind of thing. The money's going to go towards a barbecue this summer sometime, somewhere. I don't know. We're just going to have to play it by ear and see how many people are interested in actually. The repeater has such a wide range, a lot of us are here all in Kent County, but some of us aren't, so I don't want everybody to have to drive too long, so we got to find a central location, but got that noted. Thank you, sir. And let's go back to Mike and Saranac. Mike, do you know the topic of the night?
Nope, I don't. I was at the Good Friday service, and we just got home and just turned the radio on. Heard you guys still talking, so what's the topic?
All right, the topic of the night is April Fool's jokes. Did did you prank anybody? Did anybody prank you? And then second part of the topic of the night is Archimedes 2. If you could hop in a tin can and fly to the moon with 4 other people for 10 days, would you do it? Go ahead.
The first one, I guess someone got me on a POTA. I don't know if you ever follow his YouTube channel, but GMRS Mike, he used to be from Michigan, and now he moved to Texas. And he was going on about a POTA thing where, you know, you could activate city parks and the parks that aren't on the list, but you got to pay a fee each month, and then after somebody contacts, it's like 99 cents per contact. After that, it's going on and on and on. And after about 5 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, I'm looking at the date, and I'm just like, I turned the computer off and went outside after that. That's break. And then the second part, that would be a very hard no for me. I don't think I could do that. So I would have to pass on being in a tin cup going to the moon, I think. WS98-327, back to Matt.
Oh, that's funny. KMRD. Ham Radio tube. Yeah, I know. Oh, I've talked to him before. I've actually been back and forth with him on a couple things with emails about GMRS. We did not agree on. So he actually revisited it after we had a talk, and I changed his mind. I'm going to say it. Hopefully. I don't know if I did or not, but he came back with a different video, and it had a whole different spin on the GMRS. And then Jason at Ham Radio 2.0. He's another one I may or may not have upset. Me and Josh from Ham Radio Crash Course, we're okay now. But anyway, all right. This is the West Michigan GMRS Radio Night Net. My name's Mark, WRWN809, and I'm going to take some more check-ins or rechecks. If anybody's interested, please call now.
Hydrologic Outlook.
All right, I called you guys out on YouTube. You got to respond now to my emails. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody. That's an hour and almost hour and a half, over an hour and a half, 36 check-ins. Yeah, I love you all. Thanks for doing it. I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it with Sam, WRV804, in his Moline repeater. I mean, I could, but it would be terribly disastrous on the West Michigan GMRS repeater. We're in Kentwood, 141.3, 462, 675, and you guys in Kentwood, Wyoming, Grand Rapids, Kent County. It covers Kent County really good, but it ain't getting Holland, Spring Lake, and all these other people that come in here. Kazoo. I can't do it without Sam. Sam scribing, Ken scribing, and everybody else that steps out to help the group. I really appreciate all of you. The YouTube channel, we got people coming in there now, so maybe we'll keep it going over there. But I'm going to return this repeater to its normal operations. Remember, guys, you can check us out on Facebook, West Michigan GMRS Union, Kent County Skywarn GMRS Spotters Network if you're interested in weather or becoming a spotter. Excuse me. And there's my example of timing out the repeater for the guy that was giving me a hard time, and I don't know who you are. Come on in. I'm not mad at you. I'm just picking on you because I don't know who you are. All right, guys. I'm going to return this repeater back to its normal operations. Have a great weekend. It's Good Friday. Happy Easter. Everybody be safe. I love you all. I'll catch you next week. WRWN809, Kent County, West Michigan, GMRS Friday Night Net. Have a good one.
Happy Easter, Mark, and tell the other half Happy Easter from me.
Hey, Happy Easter. Here.
Thank you. Happy Easter to you too.
Hey, Ken, you got a time for the other Logan's deal yet? Hopefully it's not 4 o'clock.
No, it's going to be after 4. I've talked to 2 or 3 other guys. They're saying the same thing. Because some of them work during the day. So I haven't set a time yet. It's going to be probably early part of April. Because everybody I talked to asked to have it after April. Sometime after, after Easter. Because everybody has been booked for the last couple weeks planning Easter vacations and out of town and stuff. So it'll probably be maybe the second week of April. I've already talked to the manager over at Logan's on Canal, Granville area, and she said just give her at least 3-4 days notice, and they'll be prepped and ready for us.
All right, yeah. If it's after I get home from work and have time to feed and water the dog and get out of here and go to it, I'll be there for sure. Me and Sylvia will come, but it's just no way I could do like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So cool. Yeah, kick it back as far as you can, and we'll be there.
Yeah, you're about the third one that's made the same statement, so I'll put it out in an email with feelers eventually, and when it gets closer, that way it gives me a good idea.
Okay, you guys just don't want me sitting at a table where there's food after I've worked 10 hours, That's all I'm saying.
Been there, done that.
All right, buddy. I'm shutting down the YouTube, shutting down the Discord, and I'm going to end this recording right now. So everybody have a great night. WR-W809. Clear.
WSCW 958 clear.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Late check-in, WRZI 537.
Oh, Larry.
Put me down, in and out.
No way, Larry. You ain't gonna. Just getting ready to click everything off. You're no way you're getting out of here that easy, Larry.
I just got down. WRZI 537 out of Jenison. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mark.
All right, buddy. Good to hear you. I mean, you're a paying member, so you have the floor. Priority to Larry. I love you, man. Hey, tonight's topic was April Fool's jokes. Did you prank anybody? Did anybody prank you? In Archimedes 2, are you getting in a tin can with 4 people and flying to the moon in 10 days? Go for it.
Practical, the April thing, nothing, absolutely zero. Long time ago on Facebook, I photoshopped the Hudsonville Water Tower at a 45-degree angle, and I posted it on social media. That's about the only thing I did many years ago. The Artemis thing, man, if I had some bad tacos like I did last night, no one wants to be in a can with me. That's all I'm saying. But that's pretty much it for me, Mark. I'll turn it back to you. Appreciate everybody out there that's keeping the machine moving. And nice repeater, Sam. Thank you. WRZI 537, back to net.
All right, for sure. We gave it a workout tonight. We're going on almost 2 hours. And yeah, I don't want to talk about Photoshop on here, what I did to one of my coworkers, but I took a picture of him talking on the phone, and I inserted the phone, something else where the phone would have been. And that's all I'm going to say. And my friends, I will send you a picture of that. Nobody else is going to see it, but yeah. All right, guys. Now we've got Discord and YouTube comments here. Let me catch up real quick and read those before we get out of here. Stand by. All right. Well, I got you, buddy. I got your, I'm recording it also, so we haven't gone live from the feed that I have now, so I don't need the recording because I'm going to post that here in a short minute on West Michigan GMRS on YouTube. So we really don't need 2 of them. And yeah, well, let's just end it at that. This is the West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. My name is Mark, WRW809. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to get out of here. 9:42, 37 check-ins. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'll catch you next week. I'm going to return this repeater to its normal operations. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good Friday. Happy Easter. Be safe. Alright, at least the asshole waited till we were done. And I know who you are, by the way, so don't think you're fooling anybody. I'd be careful, buddy. It's not violence. It's a promise.
This way too seriously.
WRWN09, West Michigan GMRS Friday Night Net. I'm clear. Three, two, one. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you next week. And I do know who you are. Test me.